Ontonagon County 911. What is the address of your emergency? Okay. What is your emergency?
My daughter, Jade Laxon, was supposed to come back home from a college party like 7 hours ago. I thought she was just going to stay there, but I heard from one of her friends that she just walked out. Tried to call her for the past few hours, but she has not picked up. She always picks up when I call. This isn't like her.
Okay, ma'am. I can send officers to your location to gain more information, and we can go from there.
We're at 10 missing now, all between the age of 19 and 24. College kids, all smart kids. Parents won't stop panicking. I don't blame them. We just got back from investigating the house up in Hope, where the party was. This wasn't your typical house party. It appears like these kids were a part of some sort of cult. There is no way that we can make this public. Michigan Emergency Management knows about this. Can't imagine what these kids were doing. Sheriff Patricia Mattel, out.
Local area emergency for Houghton, keeping on in all Ontonagon counties. The following message is transmitted at the request of several county sheriff offices. A dangerous situation is currently unfolding across the northwest portion of the state. As of 2:10, 9 students of the Michigan Technological University were reported missing in the past 48 hours. It is unknown as to what happened to these people. However, foul play is suspected. All citizens living within the warned area should limit outdoor activity and travel in groups.
Today is May 7th, 2005. The amount of missing people has increased significantly. However, we are now finding bodies. We've found 5 so far, one of them being a part of the 10 originally reported. They all have this mark on them. A photo has been sent to Lansing to try to find any info about it. Current theory is that the first 9 kids are responsible. It appears that these kids follow some sort of god. We've gathered some evidence from the house party. This was definitely some sort of cult meeting. With a group of this size, the Michigan Emergency Management is working with us to track them down, and we've canceled all school in Ontonagon, Hope, Moraga, and Keweenaw. The amount of missing increases by the hour, and we're going to order people to stay indoors. I'll be back tomorrow with more information. Sheriff Patricia Mattel, out.
Civil danger warning for northwestern Michigan and northeastern Wisconsin. The following message is transmitted at the request of the emergency management agencies of Michigan and Wisconsin. Several disappearances and murders have occurred across the warned area. It is believed that a small group of people are responsible for these incidents. It is recommended to travel in groups and avoid areas with low traffic. Any tips can be called into the Michigan Emergency Management Agency at 51728433745.
Today is May 9th, 2005. The situation has escalated in the past 2 days. We are now at 36 missing and found 19 dead. We've found bodies as far east as Marquette and as far south as Lac du Flambeau, all with the same mark. The FBI and Emergency Management Agency have sent some detectives up here. They're doing a lot of covering up. I've been in Houghton for a few days now. The air in the town is off. It's almost something evil is here. We are still looking for the 9 kids who started this whole mess. The results from Lansing led to a book kept in the Smithsonian over in D.C. It appears like these kids are following some sort of angel named Armonium, mentioned in the Book of Enoch. Looks like I have some reading to catch up on. I'm supposed to deliver a message in a few hours. We will see how that goes. Patricia Mattel, out.
Civil emergency message. The following message is being transmitted at the request of several county sheriff offices. The mass murder event continues to spread across northern Michigan and Wisconsin. It is now believed that these are a result of a religious terrorist organization. The name and the members of this group is unknown, however they should be noted as armed and extremely dangerous. A voluntary evacuation order has been issued for the warned area. If you choose to remain, it is suggested to shelter in place. Lock all doors and windows and remain in a single room in your house. Remain in contact with friends and family members to stay safe. Call any information to your local police office. To report an incident, dial 911.
Hello? I am Patricia Mattel. I have been the sheriff in Ontonagon County for 9 years now. As I'm sure you're aware, a group of religious terrorists have been wreaking havoc in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, as well as northern parts of Wisconsin. It was originally believed that this group consisted of 9 people. However, the amount of homicides relating to this case have grown exponentially over the past 5 days. With assistance from the FBI, we've been able to determine that this group currently consists of 37 members, and that number is increasing. We will not be releasing any names of the suspects or victims in order to maintain the highest level of efficiency. While the civil authorities handle this case, we recommend
find you. We will 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 find you. For harmony.
Today is May 10th, 2005. Missing reports just passed 512. Dead at 263. We're starting to call for evacuations. I stopped by on Tonagon. Town's dead. Most people left. From what I've researched, the god that these people worship, Armanio, uses lies and false promises to possess people. Probably why these people are joining the cult group thing so easily. He kills off anyone who isn't of use to him, so old people. My speech would have been a little better if these schizos didn't hijack every TV station in northern Michigan, which seemed like the start of the exponential boom in the group. If we are assuming anyone who isn't dead is possessed, we are at around 249. Insane number, I know. I'll be back when I have more. Patricia Mattel, out.
You are listening to NOAA weather radio station WNG 576, providing weather information for the Northeast Upper Peninsula. WNG 576 originates from the National Weather Service near Marquette and Watershed has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Dillon County and south central Upper Michigan, southwestern Mackinac County and southeastern Upper Michigan, south central Schoolcraft County and south central Upper Michigan, until 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 12:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the partial collapse of the Mackinac Bridge is expected to cause catastrophic lakeshore flooding to the northern coast of Lake Michigan. Hazard flash flooding caused by lakeshore flooding. Source radar and civil authorities. Impact flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, roadways and other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Hippofed, Port Inland, Gulliver, Manisk, Springer, Garden, Fairport, Summer Island, and St. Martin Island. Precautionary preparedness actions. Turn around to wrong when encountering flooded roads.
Today is May 12th. Everything has quite frankly gone to shit. 7,222 people are missing. 4,924 people are dead. That puts around 2,280 possessed. The U.S. military got involved before they were overrun faster than William Henry Harrison's presidency. I'm staying in Green Bay to help with displaced victims. I've heard plans that President Charles has decided to create the Upper Peninsula Exclusion Zone. What I'm worried about is, if something as powerful as Armonial is real, then what else is out there? That's all I have for now. Patricia Mattel, out.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. By the Upper Peninsula Exclusion Act, all citizens within the Upper Peninsula Exclusion Zone are required to evacuate by midnight tonight. After midnight, nobody will be permitted to enter or exit the exclusion zone, and any attempt to breach the blockade will result in execution. If you reside within this zone, evacuate now. When evacuating, gather food, water, important documents, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. When evacuating, do not stop for any hitchhikers. Any person acting with odd body movements or speech should be considered an armed and dangerous terrorist. Due to the collapse of the Mackinac Bridge, people residing in the northeastern Upper Peninsula should not use I-75 south to evacuate. When evacuating, please drive to a military-designated checkpoints. Military checkpoints are located at the Memorial Grove picnic area off of Wisconsin Route 70 in Price County, Wisconsin. The intersection of U.S. Highway 41 and East County Line Road in Oconee County, Wisconsin. Airport Ferry Port in Door County, Wisconsin. The Petersville State Game Area in Grand Traverse County, Michigan. Exit 270 of Interstate 75 in Crawford County, Michigan. The Paulville Family Campground, Oconee County, Michigan. Evacuate now. If you are unable to locate a vehicle, most ports will be open to assist evacuation efforts. Any access into or out of the Upper Peninsula Exclusion Zone will be prohibited after midnight tonight. Evacuate now.
Today is December 25th, 2005. It has been 9 months since the Upper Peninsula Exclusion Act passed. The United States military has kept a tight defense on the exclusion zone. It's estimated that approximately 4,000 people are what the government is calling Armonians. People possessed by Armonian. I had the pleasure of meeting President Paul Charles back in July. I was soon appointed the director of the Department of Abnormal and Supernatural Occurrences, or DASO, which is headquartered in Minneapolis. We have been spending the past several months researching Armoniel and other potential threats. I just wonder what it's like back home. On Tonagan, I mean. A few weeks ago, NASA spotted a large statue in Marquette. It appears to be an altar for Armoniel. I go back and listen to the tapes I recorded back in May sometimes. I can't believe that all that happened. That's all I have. Maybe I'll start this diary thing again someday. Director Patricia Mattel, out.